Hi everyone. I have to apologize. I created a video last Thursday. I did so directly to YouTube, and YouTube could not process it and then lost it. So I'm just going to share a few brief thoughts in a video right now, trying to recapture what I shared last week, and then I will offer a new one. The gist of what I shared last week was that we're at a point in the semester, pretty much mid-semester, believe it or not, where oftentimes, and I've taught this course many times, students will share that it can feel overwhelming to be gaining this new skill set and feeling like there's a lot to take in at once and a lot to work on. And really what I wanted to do is validate that if you're feeling that way and you're feeling overwhelmed, that's really normal. At this point in the semester, we've talked about many elements of teaching. We're talking about constructivism, and we're starting to get into talking about questions and answers. And you're moving on to your observation paper and lesson planning. So what I want to focus us on is Lev Vygotsky's term scaffolding. I can't recall where it's come up in our reading specifically, but I've certainly referred to it several times in my posted lectures. Scaffolding is basically what one pictures when one pictures a scaffold. If you see construction workers out on the street, they're not just hanging from a ledge, hopefully, from a building. They're standing on a scaffold. That scaffold supports them either as they're going up the floors to clean the windows or to build onto a building, or as they're trying to repair the building. The scaffold is there to support them. They certainly can't jump up 5 floors at once, and they don't want to plummet down to the ground. The same idea holds true when we're working on skills for learning. Any learner will be best supported in his or her learning when the learning is scaffolded, meaning that we don't try to teach a million new skills at once, but try to add on bit by bit to an emerging skill. So for example, in this course, by the end of the course, you will be creating a portfolio in which you will be reflecting on everything you learned this semester. And you're thinking constantly about what is your vision and philosophy of education, who are you as an educator. Well, we are tackling that bit by bit, and each week I am offering you different ways of entering into thinking about your own pedagogical skill set. You just handed in a lesson plan and reflected on that lesson plan. Well, that is one scaffolded piece towards your, by the end of the semester, feeling like you have a very strong lesson plan. You have practice opportunities, and those are scaffolded opportunities to think about your lesson planning. With constructivism, we've been throughout the semester talking about different ways that one can create meaning with one's learners. If I just had you read a book on constructivism and that was it, and then say, okay, go build a constructivist lesson, that would not be scaffolded. But we're looking at different elements of constructivist learning. This week we're talking about questions and answers, which is one element, and then we will keep building upon that. With this idea of reflective practicing, it can feel very overwhelming, I know, but we have different ways of supporting you as you're growing as a reflective practitioner. With your manchim, we're hopefully supporting that as well. And as you work on your observation paper, hopefully you'll become pleasantly surprised with how much you've taken in as you review the readings for your observation paper and think about everything you saw in this observation. You'll be able to look back and think about all the different skills that you were integrating into your own skill set. So that's really what I wanted. That's a briefer version of what I shared in this failed video last week, but I wanted to offer that to you and say that it's really been a pleasure to be reading the way you're posting to our online discussions. And even if you can't see it yet, because you're really in the midst of it, I can see the ways in which your thinking is expanding and growing, and I can see the big picture. So I look forward to our continued work together.